Okie dokie. I think everything is working. Okay, here we go. So, welcome to Mechanical Mastery. This is a Modpack all about automating and the like. So we're just gonna create a new world, right? We're playing in normal mode, no cheats, obviously. Basically, what we are going to do is just go through the basics of how this Modpack works, the questing system, and then I'm going to just dive head on into it. Now, string currently, I have lowered its output and stuff like that, so it is limited to 480p for right now. I don't really think my computer can handle more than that, if I'm being honest. At the very least, last time I streamed something, maybe Hub Factor, there was a very sudden end because my computer just shut off all at once. Very bad for it. So, Mechanical Mastery. We are all by ourselves on this little tiny island. And we are going... No, my GPU. Gotta turn off the shaders. Well. Okay, does that fix it? Yeah, that fixed it immediately. Okay, that's good. What was that? It was drawing like 90% of my GPU. Oh. Okay, so. First, we are... What's this? No, I don't want that. First, this is our inventory. When Pro, we will put that to extended and then chuck that off because we don't need that. That's just a little in-game settings menu. We don't need that. Advanced peripherals, we'll get to this probably when I understand, but for right now, it's in my inventory. So here is how everything works. With that button I press in the top left of my inventory, we are now... I can close this. We are now in the Feed the Beast quest book, which is customized, of course. Leave that to stay open. So, Mechanical Mastery, expert yet not horribly grindy Skyblock Modpack. Automating everything with EMC, being completely overhauled and only raw sources or such have EMC. So we're just going to tell that it's completed. Thermal. Tier 1 is thermal expansion. Probably the mod I'm most acquainted with out of what we're going to be working with. Configuration panel, which we're not going to mess with. So, here is our little menu. The Modpack, where we automate every mechanical crystal throughout the quest book and receive most of the materials. No refunds. Make sure to learn them before doing anything. We need wood and then copper. And this Modpack starts off pretty simple with things like basic metals, redstone, and then starts branching off into some of the more normal thermal expansion items we're used to, and some transport items from another mod. Our first mechanical essence, it looks like, is right there in the tree. But it gets progressively more complex, obviously, getting more materials and going into the create mod. Our other essence is right there, and it continues to ramp up as we keep going, all the way to the end game where we start getting into ultimate singularities and a whole bunch of other stuff I don't think I've ever gotten to. So we're going to start with our basics. This mod has Feed the Beast Ultimine, which while holding this button down, I can just punch this tree here. It will do that. That was very... Well, good thing we have this little chest in here. So what can I do with this? You can make a tablet. Or cover, don't want that. We are just going to take this. We are going to put a lovely little plank down, slap a transmutation tablet down, and we're going to start with Project E. The entire thing this mod pack's based around. Oh, look at that. We got our wood task done, which we'll always know when we complete a quest when this has a little exclamation point. So in here, you can see that this has an EMC value of 32 and a stack of 128. Basically, the points that this is worth. And it has that little X. So when we put it here, we basically burn up the item into its EMC, but we also learn it. So now I can just click and remove it from my little EMC pile and throw it back in. There's zero loss right here. We can do it with our saplings, we can do it with this coal ore, and nothing else in our inventory. This grass block has EMC, but of course we can't get that, but this is one EMC, so we'll toss that in as well. So now we have, well, a lot of dirt we can use. So just for the sake of having a little bit more land for right now, I'm going to stand this out, and we're going to not worry about dropping all of our stuff from the tree. Step out. Yes. Right. And we can, of course, plug that up. So, unlike some other mod packs where you sort of dig at the dirt, we don't do that here. No, we do not. Oh, and free clay. Look at that. Toss that down. Now we get clay. Fantastic. So, now we need cobblestone. Basic cobblestone generator, and to always learn things before using them, which is very important because some things in this mod pack are difficult to recover. Because, of course, water and lava, as you can see, we can't get anything with that. So we are going to make a very basic, very basic lava generator that probably most people are familiar with. First, we need... I did it backwards. Alright. We want lava on this side. And here, I did it backwards again. Jeez. Okay. So with this, water will go down, lava will spread over here, they can't touch, we get cobblestone. But, looks like we need a sapling, so let's do that. Now it does have the little dancing for, video setting so low. Clouds are off, that's fine, that's fine. Increased. No, leave that on. I think that might cause issues with the stream. Fancy. Ah, there we go. So we're just going to spend a little bit of time just fixing this. So just by chopping down trees, we can get quite a bit of EMC and stuff like that. But we have a little bit of a stockpile just because we had that 16 bits of coal. Now, of course, that's not going to last us forever, but, you know, we're never going to run out as long as we have assembly. So just in case of that, we're going to keep one in there. I'm going to put all this dirt back because we don't need it. I don't need all of this in my inventory. I can plop that down now. I don't need another table, and I'll keep the food there. That's a little trash spot. If we need that, we can press T to hide that so we don't accidentally delete anything. We're going to make the lovely crafting table, and then immediately turn that into a station. The station is normally from a mod called, what's it called? No, that's, what is it called? I don't remember, but it looks like this table has been ported by itself. Just gonna make a chest. Let's make that a normal chest. Sort this. And the way it works is it can access the other inventories it's touching, like our chest, so that's very nice. Get our piece of cobblestone, and we've completed a quest to get us a whole stack. Now, first thing to do, toss it in there. Now we can get as much of it as we want without needing this. Which is nice because I don't really want this thing right here. Now it's as simple as plugging this up, making a small square so we don't break everything. Now we can get on to our next quest. Okay, so looks like we're just gonna get a bunch of materials. Stone ore, copper, gold, aluminum, silver, lead, tin, and nickel. So, all into this. Let's just put everything, make sure we're not missing anything. Get a lot of rewards here. It's turning night. Take a nap. Glad that didn't throw me off the edge of the map. Now, in our quest, we now need to make a strong dynamo. And it looks like we need some plates and rods. So we're gonna need some iron. Which is fairly simple to get, since we can kind of just, you know what, let's grab a whole stack of cobble, let's grab about 3 pieces of iron, we'll make it around 8 pieces of coal. Let's see, this wood. Let's go ahead and make a stone axe. Let's make a couple furnaces. Plunk these things. Ah, right, yes, probably a stone pickaxe as well for the time being. Actually, there are paxels. Yes, there are. So we're gonna make one of those as well. Basically, a paxel acts like a shovel, pickaxe, and axe all at once, and has a little bit more durability, it looks like. No need for this wooden pick. Let's get more piece of coal. Let's get, sure, 2 stacks of wood. We'll toss that in there to start making charcoal. Toss that. Alright, that's our iron coming up. Oh, looks like we got a muffler, that's nice. So, any rod includes a stick in here. We don't really need need any of those others. The hammer we will get momentarily. We still have quite a hefty amount of EMC. Or... So, now we can create the engineer's hammer, which, just by hitting some iron, complete a request. Get some XP. So now, we need basic mechanical essence, which is just an iron gear, an aluminum gear, and 2 copper rods, which, not too bad. And it looks like we need an item called a multi-servo press in order to create these from these mechanical essence. So I need at least one of each. So that's going to require constructing this, and we're going to need our dynamo to make that. So, start automating. Let's put this there. Left my hammer in the crafting station. That's why it's very kind of useful. You can kind of just leave stuff in there so you don't end up spilling all your stuff on the ground when you just need to go grab something. It's very nice. Let's grab about, for this, another piece of iron. Gonna need some of this. Let's grab some lead. A little bit of tin. Silver, a little bit of gold, and heck, we should probably get a full stack each, eh? And of course, this is eating into my supplies quite a bit. Not even going to be able to get more nickel, but that's fine. Probably gonna want more furnace too. Oh, no, come on. So this Modpack sort of intrigued me quite a bit. It's a lot of stuff going on, and I really like it. Now we need to make sure. Let's make the Constantine, and so copper and nickel. Let's see. See, we just hit the hammer on the wall. We don't actually change all of this. So nickel and copper. Let's get some, just a little bit of both. Toss that there. Alright. Gives us some Constantine like that. So, now we are going to want one of these. I'm going to press A. That's the default keybind for saving a crafting recipe over on the left. So we're going to need an iron gear. Simple enough. Looks like we can be slightly more efficient with this. Or the multi-servo press. Looks like this might be the way we're going to go with it. But it does look like we're going to need some more iron. A little bit of copper, Constantine. Let's smelt that down. Okay, so we're going to need a redstone flux coil. And just a fair bit of iron. Here's our gear. Coal. Let's grab some ore. I need an iron pickaxe for that. That is unfortunate. Well, I need more. I need to get that. it's charcoal, it's fine. Okay, probably gonna want to cut down some trees, just a little bit more EMC. Oh, did not hold the right button. Ah, I'm square, that's why. Shapeless. Now I can do it. There we go. So, again, not everything has a value, except for our more basic resources. And again, we just keep growing stuff, chop it back down, and we end up with more EMC than we started, because plants grow. Very nice. Now this is a little ridiculous, I understand, but it's how this Modpack works. I feel like there's quite a few that do crazier things. Emma. Nice. So now we're gonna go from 900 to about 4,000. I think that's pretty good. Let's throw everything in there just to get out the hot bar. Some more coal. Okay. So, redstone flex coil. We're going to need to smelt some more gold. I'm going to need to make an iron pick, which should make an iron hacksaw, really. Which is going to be like 4 pieces of iron. Should have had that smelting. No need for the stone paxel, I guess. Let's throw some of the raw ore in here just to store it. And you know what? Take all that up. And you know what? I have the cobblestone. I don't need that in my inventory. There's gold, which can't use just yet. Let's see what we need. Yep, it's. So 1x, shovel, pickaxe, and redstone. Now we can't transmute this. It's a little sad. Just means more to automate later. Okay, there's a flux coil. We got our gear, some iron. We are going to need to smelt some stone. So scrap that into the furnace. Now, what else do we need? Nothing. Good. So, we'll keep that there for right now. Let's see what the next quest is. Invar dust. Invar is iron and nickel. Oh, good thing I have some raw nickel there still. Probably turn the rest of our stuff into nickel. I'm gonna need some more raw iron though. Let's just grab 3. Eventually, we'll be able to use this process to get more. Oh, look at that. That's cool. And change them to other versions. Probably shouldn't have done that, but oh. Nope. Sleep. And this is something that I guess not a lot of people know. If you press F3 and D while it's closed, it will clear the little Minecraft chat here, so I don't have to sit there and keep seeing all those achievements popping up over and over. That we do not have all of our iron still, because I miscounted. But the interesting thing is, iron dust can be smelted. Though it can go through more processes. guess. Oh well. There's multiple ways of doing the same thing. I believe this mod pack actually specifically says you can take a single ore piece like this and turn it into 25 separate ingots using refining processes. So here's our sterling dynamo. There's our quest. There's another quest. And I think the first thing we're going to work on is our lovely pulverizer. That will start getting us some basic ore multiplication. 1 to 2, basically. And then a furnace, which is fairly basic as well. We're just going to need some copper gears and pistons. So that's all smelted, that's good. Alright, time to hold this away, sort our inventory, and see what we need. First off, we're probably going to smelt some more iron. Gonna need a lot of gears. Gonna need quite a bit of copper. Let's get that going and just chop down some more trees. Again, looks like I didn't put... Well, we have a lot of EMC stuff in there. So oh, okay, only one sapling. Hopefully, you know, we can recover from low values back up just by using trees. Little tedious, but, you know, better than, you know, soft locking itself. And, you know, it doesn't take that long. At least it gives us something to do while we're smelt. Hey, none of them crush me. I know it would be a bit more efficient to not grow them all like that, but I'm doing it more for the wood. Let's keep it with us, make sure. We're going to need some cobble. Might as well just get a full stack. Gonna need a little bit of clay. It doesn't go there. Ooh, accidentally unlearned it. That's interesting. Don't want to do that in the future. Another 8 copper. But yeah, just those couples of trees that's more than enough to keep us all fine. Tin. Where's my tin? Ah. That's all we need. Roasted eggplant. Don't need that. Okay. So. Oh, you're going to need... You need for your gear. Ah, iron ingot nuggets. Okay. That's good to know. So, until we get our refining process good, we're going to run into an issue of needing iron nuggets. Which, I guess is fine. You know, thinking about it, yeah, eventually I'll just be able to make golden apples for food. Or golden carrots, those are probably better. Yeah, so iron, cobble, tin. Got the iron we need. We're going to need 2 more gold. Another redstone. Okay. So we need 2 more of these flux coils. Let's do that. Just made this fun, eh? Okay, there's those. 10 ingots. let's make our machine frames. Right, bricks. I did not some of those. I do think. Ah, right, piston. Again, I miscounted. One iron. Let's just go ahead and break 2 more ore. Again, it's coal, doesn't matter. Need to sort this in. Ingot. Piston. Pulverizer. There we go. And we can move that and that. This for a little bit of XP. Now, pulverizer is this fancy little block. Shift over here and place that dynamo with this red bit facing into the pulverizer. So, generates redstone flux using solid fuels. Most things that work in a furnace work here too. So, has some augment slots, which we don't need, redstone signals, which we don't need, and some stats for the actual block. Ah. Look at that, we did a quest. Point 2. Ah, right, you're not guaranteed, are you? Get quartz dust from granite. It's good to know. Yeah, additional chance 20%. So it's not perfect, but it is something. Now, what we do want is power transport, which is either basic or starter energy cables. So it looks like basic need iron nuggets and capacitors and all this other stuff we don't have. Yeah. So we're gonna skip over the starters, go straight into basic cables because, well, oh boy. Looks like we're gonna need a lot of it soon. Get back to that. Right now, I want these bricks and a furnace. So, the special thing about these blocks is when they're powered, they basically process like a normal block does. However, they have this configuration button. So I'm going to put auto output, click this button twice, and what it does now is it says, hey, there's stuff in here, I'm going to push this out to the right. I'm also going to auto pull, so it will fill these slots when it can. Auto pull, auto push, just like before. What we're doing is we're augmenting the sides here to do the things. That allows us to do something like this. Now these kind of act like a tube that if I wanted to smelt a piece of cobble, put it in there, and it will hold it here until it can smelt it. Technically, these are pipes right now. Without any power, they still move stuff around, which is interesting. Now, let's take a piece of charcoal, toss that in there. Lights up. This starts building up power. So that's going to pulverize down into gravel, which we can't smelt, but hey, it's fine. And with that, we can actually feed it right back in, and it'll pulverize it down to sand. And then the furnace, if it had power, would try and smelt that into glass. So, that's a teensy bit of automation. Technically, I don't need to do anything there. But as you can see, we've already stopped producing power, which, no good. So we have a couple of ways to fix that. Sadly, this does not have that sort of import-output feature. So, we're gonna want to do something about that later. We could probably use a hopper and stuff, but for right now, it's fine if we don't. What we need is probably a bit more iron. It's always going to come out to more iron. And while we're waiting, we're going to toss that in. So, in this menu here, which is, I believe, JEI, just enough items, we can put the @ symbol, and then type in the name of a mod. So there's a whole bunch of stuff here, but what we want is thermal expansion. Now, you don't want to put a space there, or else it's not going to work. Okay. Never mind. We want thermal dynamics, probably. Oh, thermal dynamics. Ooh. My pipes. These are interesting. Ah. Looks like they're not there. Well. Nickel dust. Oh. Oh, right. Oh, byproducts. That's right. That's why you're super useful. I get free nickel. Oh, the wrench. That's what I'm trying to make out of. Hold on, where is it? I know it's in here. Ah, crescent hammer. Iron gear. Iron gear. Alright, well. Right, so you gotta keep your power? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh well. Let's just throw that in there. Yes, the crescent hammer. That is a lovely little block. Or item. We're basically gonna want immediately. It's very useful with thermal foundation, because by shift right clicking with it, I can just pick up a whole block. No tool durability. I can spin it around by just right clicking it. Very useful. Of course, I don't have enough iron, so let's just go ahead and smelt this since it's already here. Yes. So, by making machines like this, we can start automating our basics. Why do I have an apple? I need the dust. Eat that. You're done. Let's get this going. Crescent hammer. Also known as wrench. Now I shift right click, pick you up, polarize you back into stuff. Ah, you do keep your power. That's good. But yeah, I can do this. No durability. Rotate it. It's great. Love it. Now, we do want some of these power transporting blocks. So I can either make basic cables out of starter cables or just jump straight to the basic. We're probably going to just jump straight to the basic. Dielectric powder. Piece of clay, some coal, some redstone. Not bad. We'll probably make a couple of those. Which means just this. A little bit of that. And now iron nuggets and block of redstone. But once again, it's come back to, hey, we need more iron. And we're out of sea, so back to the tree grind we go. No sapling. I was robbed. Oh no, don't do that. Come on. This again. Oop, that'll do. Okay, or not. I guess I need a bigger platform. Cannot dance in these conditions. Look at that. Smile. Sadly, no duplicates. That was fast. Okay. Okay. Oh, I accidentally sold them. Jeez. Okay, let's toss that in there. Let's toss that. Get some more iron. And we're back to it. While this is rudimentary, it's going to be necessary for just a little while. Spin platform, probably be smart. Hold on, am I missing something here? I didn't delete something, did I? No, I think it was a little bit of clay. Okay. Another 3 blocks. Yeah, so there's a little mod in here that basically when I look over this overhang, you can kind of see those little arrows appear, and that's signifying that I can bridge. Ah, we'll do that. When it's square brackets, it's saying place underneath. When it's these arrows, it's saying place on the side. Very useful for expanding out platforms without feeling like you're gonna fall. And it's relatively fast. I don't think I grabbed enough dirt. I didn't. Ah. Shift click to get a whole stack, so we don't have to sit there and press it. So I don't have to press it another billion times. Make sure not to move in the platform, because that would be bad. And more trees. So currently, I don't think we have a way of getting big spruce saplings or anything. Those would be pretty good. Okay. Need philosopher's stone, which Project D as well. That is going to be my best friend. Probably not glue all of them at the same time. Eventually we can do stuff like this automatically, but you're not gonna grow there, are you? Lots of point. Yeah. There we go. Pick up all this lovely EMC that we're going to immediately burn. Cool. 2 redstone blocks. Much iron we get. Very nice. So we're going to some of this capacitor. 24 energy cables. And we get some basic ones. Some more! 40! Fantastic. Now, we can change some stuff up. First, oh, not there, please, thank you. Instead, we're going to plug these power, that's what the mod is, you can see up here, these energy cables in like this. I'm just going to do a line like that. There's no reason to. I plug this in like this, and now I sleep because I am on a very small island, and while I don't think anything could spawn on it, I'm not going to risk it. Grab some coal, throw it in there, and what these cables are going to do is, it says here, 2k FE/T. That means 2,000 forge energy per tick. And there's 20 ticks in 1 second. That's just how Minecraft is. So what that's saying is, this is outputting 40 RF a tick. That's immediately going into these pipes, and in about less than a second, immediately going into both of my machines. And then I believe these themselves can also hold 2,000 energy each. So by plonking a whole bunch of these cables down, I effectively have made a battery. Which is pretty good if you ask me. And just like before, we can kind of just change this a little bit. Shift to make sure these chests are connected. Just like before, we grab a little bit of iron. We can toss a whole bunch of stuff in here. I'll just put something. Oh, okay. Sorry, I got confused. Right here, it's saying that shovel is the proper tool, and I'm not holding it. I was thinking that I accidentally deleted dirt. Look at that. We're automating nickel and iron. Kind of. But our dynamo has already run out of power, and... oh, that's bad. So, we don't need... can I pick these? No. We don't need these, so we're just going to break those. We're gonna keep them. I'm gonna toss charcoal in there. Slap all that in there. Hide that trash can symbol again. Alright. Very minimal everything. But I think I only put 8 iron in there, and I got 11 out. So we got a little tricky. My brother was very kind to bring me some drinks. So, now, we don't need that. Put these away. Let's put those in there. Let's take a look at our quest book. Basic EMC IO. That's going to require covalence dust. Some inbar plates. We'll get to that in a minute. Right now, I don't think we have enough of an EMC output. Well, we don't really have any output. So, make probably an induction smelter. That's gonna need some invar blast furnace. Alright, in that case, let's farm a few more trees. Let's just... Looks like these are not a battery like I thought. No worries, though. We can make energy cells. That's not hard at all. So this, the iron. Okay, for one of these, not a hard one. We need 4 capacitors. Ooh, that's a bit of redstone. Okay, not that much. Use our handy-dandy ultimine. Just need 4. Oh. Right. I'm a goof. Alright. These... And finally... one iron short. That is unfortunate. Oh. 2 more iron into this. Amazon Auto. Whoopsies. Thank you. Iron we need. Energy cell. And we'll just, let's just plonk you on the end. 4 million. Oh, okay. Don't think we're gonna be too worried about that. So basically, correct, yeah. This is just going to take all the power that's currently in the dynamo, feed it across all these cables into here. Once it's in here, basically, this is just going to keep eating all of the power in the cables until something in the system, like this pulverizer and furnace, need it. Which is... like if I do this. But because there's so much in reserve, this is just gonna keep going up. Wow. How much does a stick generate? Oh jeez, maybe it'd just be easier to type, yeah, there we go. 1,000. Yeah, look how fast they're burning, too. That's insane. What about you, coal? You make 16,000. You take a little bit longer to burn. Oh well. Regardless, our power store is going up while we're doing stuff, which is, well, that's fantastic. Now then, let's check our quest book. Ah, right. Induction furnace. Sequential fabricator. Pulverized catalysts. Right. Okay. Right. Okay. Induction smelt. Did not know that was something you could do. Huh. Neat. And, of course, a multi-servo press, but we're probably gonna make that last. Let's see, I could make one of these. I don't particularly feel like it right now. Okay. So, we got that. Let's just keep tossing stuff in there. This'll slowly stack up. That is ridiculous. How much is, Ender Cell? Oh, interesting. It looks like... you can make tunnels and stick them to each other. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. Let's see. How much do you actually hold? Well, let's see. If it's 2 of these, just 2 of these, so 4 of these, 8, 16, 32. 32 of these. That's a fair bit of power. 32 times 4, 128 million. Oh, wait. Yeah, 128 million. That's insane. Just an example of the mods of the pack. So, from there, we are going to... let's start with the induction smelter. Machine frame. Okay, so we're going to need a fair bit of tin. I think we use them. And I need to grow more trees. First, to grow trees. But hey, it's better than, I guess, poking at the ground for pebbles and dirt clumps to crafting the blocks. Not to say that mod packs that use that are bad. I mean, there used to be Ex Nihilo that was just... that one was probably the most known for Skyblocks for the longest time. Then Create comes around and it has all of its fancy recipes. It's interesting to watch how Skyblocks evolve. But what made me really want to start playing this mod pack again was I started playing the game a little bit more, played some horror packs with friends and stuff like that. You're still going? Yeah, you're still going strong. You're doing great. That's... to give you an example, these hold 50,000 each. This already has 5 times the entire storage of just one of these machines. And it's instant. It's instant. Absolutely instant. Need to put that away. Let's toss that away. A couple of these. Alright, let's grab some... is it tin? Let's see, what byproduct do you make in a pulverizer? Apatite. Okay, what's apatite used for? Apatite dust. Okay, cool. Phytogrow. That could be good. It does mean, though, there are going to be some items in the output that we don't really want going into a furnace. But as of right now, there's nothing we can do about that. So, with all thermal machines, there are these augment slots, which are thermal series category. Oh, Look at that. Looks like Techmin Thermal Series pulls up all of the related mods. Okay. But what we're looking for are these. These items basically act like upgrades. So, efficiency, some more efficiency. Let's see. But fuel efficiency, motion effects. I think we want these, really. Because I don't think power is going to ever really be an issue. Especially later on when we're making tons of it. So, having stuff like this is pretty nice. Plates, flux coils, and some free appetite. I'm assuming that's how it's pronounced. Okay, Invar. Yeah, bit of that. Stuff that in. Oh, that's not gonna be enough. How do I make you? Iron and nickel. Okay. Back to beating stuff with hammers again. Nah, that makes a plate. No. Okay, let's go into here. Turn auto input off. Then auto output off. And what that will effectively do is allow me to just yoink the materials in here without it going over to other machines that we don't want it to. Later, we're going to have another process for kind of sorting this stuff without it getting all clogged up. Like, we got one extra, which is nice. A bit more involved. A little bit more involved. It's very nice. Yeah, iron. It's 2 invar gears. Need a tin. Oh, we're gonna need a lot of iron. Ish. But at least with this, we can just turn auto output back on. So now we're just working with iron. Let's see, you're still going. You have almost 400,000. That's fantastic. That's something on my mouse. Sort. Let's just put that in there. Now, what do we have in terms of storage? Alchemical chests. Ooh, okay, you're expensive. Ah, iron chests, right. Ah, of course. Iron. What would I expected there? Okay, oh, okay. Oh, yeah, we already have the nuggets we need. Alright. You in there. Scrap on tin. Induction smelter. Coal. It's awesome. Okay, 1 machine casing. Flux coil. Ah, blast furnace. That's irritating. Well, good thing we have the furnaces in here, but we are going to need to... and we already have some in there. Make some stone a little bit more. That's our smooth stone we need. Do I have enough iron? Once again, no. Back into the pulverizer. Yes, we need 5. And eventually this will get faster and stuff like that when we can upgrade. One more. There we go. 1 blast furnace. 1 more trip to the razor. Auto output off. Oh, I never finished my thought earlier, did I? Hey, be split. Needed that. Let's toss our flint in there. Now we can make an induction furnace, which... very cool. It's going to charge up immediately, which is amazing. But we can use this to, 1, turn our plates back into ingots if we want to. Or to take ore and immediately turn it into more complex dusts that normally we can't make. I am curious if we can... Look at that, we can even take entire blocks. That's cool. Looks like we can take some ore, smelt them down with it, including redstone. Hello. Yes, the bed is too far away. Yeah, I have some saplings in there. Go to this. In the induction smelter. Oh, right, yeah. Probably grab that. Wait, my sand quest. Ah. So with this, it looks like we get relatively consistent redstone, but we also get slag and bark. We can press U for use, which I probably should have set here, but it is used in place of wheat. Oh, okay, maybe not in that machine. Ah, and U. Isn't that useful? So now, we're gonna want some silver and gold. Take some of that. Ah, right, we're running out of MC again. Let's space these out 2 blocks apiece, just give them a chance. You. Yes, very nice, very nice. Did I walk through this? I did. These don't get in the way. How about that? I didn't actually know that. I thought these were solid. Cool. That's fine. Probably. You know what, I'll... Couple big ones. I think it's bad when I can start recognizing based off the height of the tree just how much Like, if I can't see the leaves, I just immediately know what kind of tree it is. Yeah, I do play this game a little too much, or at least I used to. Ooh, gold's expensive. Very expensive. Oh, I do need the potency first. Excuse my dog, she's gross. Ooh, that's nice. She's gonna cry at the door. She'll just have the door open, I guess. Now, I don't know if this is any more efficient, but at the very least, it's automated. So, not bad. And it immediately turns into an ingot. Instead of me having to redo it. No. Oh, it can do singular dusts into stuff as well. Oh. Oh, this is just better to use, huh? Wow. That I didn't know. So now we just want an induction furnace our materials. Because this through a pulverizer, it's a 25% chance for additional silver, 5% for lead. Whereas in the induction smelter, it's 50% and I get a lead nugget. Which with the cinnabar increases its auxiliary modifier times 3. Ooh. Oh, wait, that's great! Whoa! So if I do that, I'm gonna get a lot of stuff. Just not on redstone. Oh, but sand, rich. Oh, I can use redstone on it. Oh, yeah, that's way better. I will say, these secondary slots, not something I'm used to using. So it's good to know that using stuff like cinnabar or slag is fairly important. And it doesn't get used up every time, which is pretty cool. Getting nuggets, though, that's a little upsetting. But, I'd rather get nuggets than, nothing. Yeah, look at that. Ooh. Get a whole lead ingot for free. Oh. This mechanism. Oh, it's all mechanism. Except for you. You. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of junk in here for a while. I'm gonna say that immediately. Is there also it's AE, isn't it? Yeah. Refined storage. Ooh, refined storage. Hello. I need quartz. Which probably I need to use netherrack for a. That's cinder flour. Make lava. Can I use nether brick? Nah, it doesn't look like it. Oh well. We'll get to that later. Anyway, yeah, that's neat. What can I do with you? Oh, I can smelt you back into a nugget before you break. I guess I could do that. Oh, hello. And that would give me all of it back. Unless it only works on full tools, which is most likely. Okay. Well... Next item on the list. Sequential Fabricator. He's out of gold. Okay. Let's get you smelting. Look how fast it does it. That's nice. Let's get one of you. One of two. Come. Alright, I think we're gonna need to do just a little bit of grinding. Just a little. Just to get some EMC. This is gonna break any second now, which... No saplings? Wow, okay. Needy today, huh? There we go. See, that's RNG for you. 0 saplings versus 5. Does that break it? Yep. Alas, it is fine. Because I can just cheat the system here. Punch this tree. And now they all break. That's nice. That's not enough. Alright. What kind of axes can I make? Certus, iron, diamond, wood. Okay, there's all your bones. Ooh, hello. Anything cool? Osmium. Obsidian. That'd be nice. Oh, yeah. It's not. Project D ones. Ooh. Matter. Fuel, coal. Okay. Yeah, that's not happening anytime soon. You know what? Let's just make some stone axles, maybe. Yeah, that'll be fine. Nope. Nap time. Oh. Nice and easy. Some of this bread I was given. That's free food. Thanks for the trees, make them happy. And chop them all down. Never see it coming. Never see it coming. Let's get these just back in a little bit closer. Come on, release me. Ooh, that was a good one. Yeah, as soon as we get like another tree type, this is gonna be a lot easier. But I am limited to normal oak. Nope. Okay. You didn't really want to. Alright, back up to 6,000. I need a lot of iron. Let's just go all out at 12. That sounds fine, right? auto push. It's copper as well. Do you make in the pulverizer? 25% chance for that, 5% chance for that. The induction smelter. Ah, okay. Let's throw some more redstone into this to get her. Oh, wow. So that. Oh! Okay. So interrupting that recipe reset the setting, but at least now I can use this ridge slag. Which we can turn around and use it from that again. With all these machines running, it looks like we are cutting even. Oh, until this runs out of sticks, I guess. That's nice. Very nice. Alright. You're going up next. It's taking a bit longer. We need some more fuel. Now we got these sticks. They burn like crazy. Man, that slag goes quick, quick. So, use 6% use chance. Okay, so Cinnabar is better. Much better. There's an ore, which we can't get. There's gold, redstone. It's much higher for redstone. Okay, yeah, redstone's probably the way to go with it. I don't think it's really worth it. Let's just use this. What do you do in the pulverizer? How much do you increase it by? Ah, 1.1, 1.5, 20% use chance. Okay, so that's gonna stick around in there for a while. Oh! 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 Oh, I don't like that. Okay. That was interesting. Dribble this into the box. We need another copper gear. These. The quaint crafting table. Sequential fabricator. Bonk. That's gonna get into our power for a little bit. So this guy literally does what he says on the very not clear tin. We put a crafting recipe in here. It tells us what it's going to craft. This is like a little preview window, I think. And this is its inventory. Then, you start crafting stuff automatically, which is going to be useful in a little bit. Here, just let this be. Gotta let the dog back out of the room. She's screaming. Let's quickly make that. Let's quickly make that sand real quick, just because it is slightly bothering me that I don't have the achievements or quest done. I'm gonna need bronze and Constantine, a whole block of iron. Might be nice to me. Oh, well, okay, we have enough for the block at least. He's had a conversation. He bumped in. God, man, these buckets. So, we don't really need this right now, but that's perfectly fine. Need is bronze and Constantine, which it looks like we have enough Constantine actually for the gears. With this multi-servo press, let's see, with this copper and tin. What do you think, induction smelter? Okay, 3 copper, 1 tin. Okay, that's 3. Is this a tin? No. This. Get in there. Right machine frame. Tin gear. Don't have any tin. Okay, time to grab some tin. You through. There it is. So all I need. Gold, which is 2,000 EMC, which we don't have. So back to farming trees. Lovely. Maybe not that much. Okay. Not sure if this would be enough to cover us, but maybe. That there. Ah, 1 gold. A little close. Oh, yeah, we can not well, but let's see. It's on needs very unlucky on that roll. Now all we need is that. Which we got. I mean, I missed. Oh, it's because I crafted it down. Okay. Dunk and Duke. These are the basics that we needed. Ah, right. I need these. Choice reward. What? What's it called? Ah. I want a gear working die, but the cheapest packing die, unpacking die. Looks like we're just gonna make a packing die and probably make a. What do you use for coins? Sadly. Oh, Mystic Dynamo, I guess. That might be a little. No, you know what? Actually, I'll make it. Yeah. Alright, so we'll make a gear working die with some Invar gold gear. That's expensive. I remember correctly, which I may be wrong, gold is a byproduct of here we are. It's a byproduct copper. But only the ore. Oh, nope. Raw copper too. Okay, let's try that out. See, it's unfortunate. Bonk. I'm gonna run out of power too. Okay, I need to actually get more trees. Jeez, okay, it's running a bit low. Definitely running low. Let's just go for... What would we get? More EMC. Right? Yeah, you're 32, and you're 32. That's interesting. 1 block of wood is equal to 1 sapling. Oh. So really, we don't care about, you know, getting more saplings per se. Nope. Oh. No. What was that? 2 stacks of logs, maybe? Oh, 3 of them. That in there. Our little EMC counter up here reflects it pretty nicely. Okay, let's grab about 16 of this. Feed you in there. We have some flint, so we have a slight increase. Looks like the crafting is free. Oh. Semi-stable ingots. Those were scary. Hopefully this makes some gold. Might not. Who knows? So far, it's not looking great. Do I want to make some gold? What happens if I induction some you? Will you give us some rich slag? Or I can get sulfur. Ooh, sulfur's used and stuff, that's right. Grab 8 of that and have you go in after. Hey, a piece of gold. That'll take a little bit of time to go through, but... is the way. An apple. Just double checking there's nothing in here I don't have saved. Yeah, it's all fine. Right. I guess you prioritize this slot as long as you're finding. Hey, you're gonna have copper for a while, though. Okay. Right. Die. Gold gear. And not too bad. Inbar plates. How much inbar do I got here? Ah, there we go. Bunk, 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 bunk. No. No. I can't use that? It's upsetting. Oh, I just... That makes sense. Okay, still at 1. Oh, we're putting it with power. Uh-oh. Barely able to keep up. Probably will help when I don't have as many machines running. Oh, yay. That's much better. Interesting. Oh, right. Forgot about that. Oh. Okay, so you only go in the pulverizer. You don't get to go in the enrichment slag. Interesting. Not rich slag either. Just keep fumbling that column. Oh, it's because these have to fill back up. Yeah, that makes sense. What are these? Ooh. Collectors. Oh, not craftable. Oh. That's a little peek into... That's a little peek into later. Right, so... Not even close to the amount of gold we need. It's a good try. But it does look like we're going to need to just, rip some trees. For the sake of doing that, I am going to just make axes. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of this, but as soon as we get that first set going, we're gonna be a bit on a stretch. I'm free. Final stretch. In you go. Except for the sticks. Those. Okay. 2 gold should maybe get more than 2. Yeah, that's 1. Come on, give me another. You did! Hooray! Okay, while we wait on that, more trees. Should really just do this without doing the idle. Oh. Guess I saw that coming. Nice. Okay, now we can make our golden gear. Where is it? Where? Come on. Where are you? Could be all the way at the end, are you? Oh, there's sophisticated backpacks in this. Did not know that. Okay, I didn't see it. Sick. You. No, Nugget. Oh. Am I out of iron? Okay. This is what I get for not planning ahead. Oh, that's it. Didn't power them. You in the hole. You You. You're still going. Good. Man, I need to make the speed upgrades for you when I get the chance. Nugget. Gold gear. What was I making? Gear working die. Beautiful. I want this. Alright. Now we're technically ready to make this. Iron, copper, aluminum. Which is bauxite. We have plenty of copper. Now, copper rods can be made in the multi-circuit press with a rod die, which is a vertical rod. Which I think we're going to wait to make since need some other stuff first. Toss you in there. Okay, you just remove the need for that. Let's get iron, a little bit more bauxite. Aluminum's coming through. Put the gear working die in there. And you certainly take your time. Okay. You. Add some flux, sludge, and lead. Silver. And lead. Toss you with. It's going strong. Yep. Let's toss four in there. Gammon. Barely. Okay. Then a crisp 8 iron is all we need. Let's replace EMC. So, just to kind of give you an idea of what we've done, we are now converting to raw copper we do not have enough EMC to show that off. Okay, so a little over 2,000 EMC. Because between the two of these, we need like 1,000 each. So this is 2,000, and this is about. So we'll say 2,500. Now that we have some of these processes set up. So we need about 2,500 EMC. To make one of these. Then, so I'll put them in here. Oh, you take a substantial amount of time. That's a little unfortunate. Oh well. So we put about 2,500 EMC into the components. We get 8,000 back. That is good conversion rate. And that's if we were going, you know, 4 copper ingots for one. Okay, let's you know what, let's pull out the materials. Let's pull out the base materials. 1 to 1, we need at least, if I was crafting it by hand, say, we need 2 rods, which would be this. We need 5 iron, because we need nuggets we get by hand, and then 4 bauxite. So this would make 1 aluminum gear, 1 iron gear, and the 2 rods we need. So this is about 2,300. So about 2,800. About 2,800 EMC in this. And now we get 8,000 out. So this can become very efficient. Very efficient. Because for one, I'm only just started using the gear working dice. So we already cut down 1 iron. I have yet to make the... yeah, move this there. I've yet to make the press rods, which would take our... which would have our copper usage. What do I need this iron plate for? Shoots, jerry can, nutrient, saw. Okay, yeah, so it's mostly used to create later. Look at that, we can make more transmutation tablets. Speaking of, hit bar, stone. Oh, hey, wait, we can make that right now if we wanted to. Yep, that wouldn't be bad. So yes, let's make a golden rock. Let's invar is nickel and iron, is that right? Nickel and iron, yes. So 4 iron, 2 nickel. Should give us 6 that, which we can toss into the press to make plates. And nice. Oh, 16! That's nice. That's nice. That EMC links output 1 item per second. Yeah, redstone furnaces take longer to process items because this will most likely need 1 pulverized redstone furnace per each raw material needed for automation. Remember to trash unwanted byproducts such as slag might stop your machines from working. You can always use a stack limiter module to limit how much your machines can accept, which is useful if your iron ore pulverizer doesn't consume all your EMC by filling with 64 raw iron. It's good to know. And with that, I'm going to call chapter 1 done, which will give us a minute. But this is chapter 2. Yes, it whispers to me a lot. Who knows? So, now we're going to get some more stuff, which I'm going to empty out my inventory so I don't accidentally delete anything. I'm going to get some hemp, diamond ore, lapis, netherrack, a cactus, zinc, a bone, some soul sand, need to make cinder flour, need to make leather. Okay. Have Invar, have that. Just need to go pick it up. Okay. And here you go. did I miss anything? Laboratory dynamo has special purpose. This Modpack accepts mechanical essences and outputs RF, not EMF. Not playing Phasmophobia. You make 150,000. That's not bad at all. You get a lot of essence from yours. Oh, I knocked over my can. So yes, with our very not automated process, we have successfully made our first mechanical essence. I'm drinking ginger ale. Honestly, if I was drinking anything else, I'm not sure if I'd be coherent, but... And again, am I ever coherent? Probably not. That's up, going up. Okay. So, now, we want to make Project E... Where is it? You. MC Link. Oh. Expensive. We need this, and a barrel. That's not too bad. Charcoal and cobble. Iron redstone. Golden coal. Yeah, okay, that's not bad at all. Let's get 8 of that. Piece of gold, piece of redstone, charcoal and normal coal. Okay. Let's get a piece of wood. There. Let's get a pickaxe. I don't know why I keep doing that when I have the inventory on my side there. And a piece of iron, which of course I don't have because I used it all. So iron and gold and coal. That and that. Barrels. Okay. I have most of these recipes memorized. Because I'm a nerd. Let's make 3 should do it. I need invar plates. Nickel. Oh. We only need 16. No need to push it. Let's make some of those efficiency modules. Electrum, lead, redstone, flux column, okay. Need that, let's take, no, come on, 2 of those. Ah, where's my lead? Into, up. There you go. And, no. Electrum. Ah, good. I have some. I think it would be nice to make 2 of these right now, just so I can do the thing, but I think we're gonna need the pulverizer set up first. Bonk. So now, this goes at twice the speed. But it uses 10% more energy, which honestly is pretty negligible at the moment. Now, of course, there are upgrade kits, which it multiplies the entire machine by 2, and then this one by 3, and then this one by 4. Now, we could slap, like, this one, and this one into it. Or we could just slap a really expensive one. You know, make it real nice. What's this? Acres Range. Invar. That's what's making. That's what's important. Okay. No. Okay. So yes, we will be making this momentarily. What's this? Matter upgrader. Upgrade collectors, power flowers, and relays in place. Man, that's expensive looking. Doesn't look like they have use either, so they're disabled. These, however, that is final star shot. Creative blaze cake. Ooh, I can make creative items. Oh. Oh, yes, I can. Look at that. That's later. That's a lot later. Very. Oh, right. I had that in there, didn't I? Oh, I need to hold the bronze I have too. There we go. What do you need? Bronze rods, steel gear, invar gear, and a basic mechanical essence. Ew. Very expensive. So we need to go up this way in order to even get that coal coke. I did this a long time ago, but chemical levels. I wouldn't mind that. One bit. I'm gonna need. Jeez. Okay, let's make another iron axle. Or diamond packs. This is gonna start getting very expensive. 3 for an axe, 3 for a pickaxe, 1 for a shovel. Then we need a couple left over anyway. Well, it's going to need at least an iron pickaxe just to break this. Yes, diamonds. Very nice. 1 pickaxe, 1 shovel, 1 axe. Stick them all together. Haxel. Don't need this, or this. Haxel's got it covered. Oh, I'm rotating it. You can't see it, but I'm rotating it. On you? No. It's fine. Like that. Jeez, I should probably warn people. Yeah, that. My bad. Oh, wait, the invar. I need 6 plates. And more lead. And the time in a bucket. I'm dumb. I should have... Stupid. Should have fed the diamonds through the... Ooh! 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 Oh. Give me the lapis. Oh, that's nice. Don't ever need that much lapis for any reason. God, my inventory is a mess. So, the item right here is called a time in a bottle, which, if you've never heard of it, it was part of a mod, but now it is its own standalone item, it looks like, at least in this pack. What it does is very, very interesting, and we will abuse it accordingly. First, we need a clock, and then more gold. So let's just grab 16 of those. Eating through that very quickly. End of the pulverizer, you go. Auto push. Alright. Let's go ahead and make... Never. Right, that's what I was doing. I was working on making the rod die, wasn't I? Means I need to do that. Let's just make 6. Oh, it's 1 for 2? Oh, that makes that way more efficient. Whoa! I did not notice that. Hello? You're splitting 4, fine. Where's the... Oh. In you go. Let's make a clock. Followed by the time in a bottle. So, the way this works, for every second I stand here with this thing in my inventory, doesn't even need to be on my hotbar, it's going to start counting. Then what I can do with it is I can go up to a block and let's see, you do not have your tutorial. Basically, I can interact with a block and tell it to speed up, and then use the time I've stored. Which might not make a lot of sense, but... Actually, I need to make that dynamo. You? Yes. Constantine, iron, tin. Let's make you real quick. I'm missing a tin gear. So I don't have any tin. Some of that. Well, it was bound to happen. Ran out of power. Do not use the lava. Let's just... No. In there. Right, that's an issue. Can't do that. You come here. Build up a little bit. And bark. Okay, yeah, we're gonna need to not do that. Okay, we need this to store a little bit. Which, with my ingenious brain, I said, yeah, it's gonna be fun. No problem at all. Why would it be an issue? Okay. Now I can put you in here. Immediately back in there. You probably show this off. So now it's running at 4 times speed, basically. Because of that, this is going up faster. Actually, I don't know. Oh, yeah, that's going up. But 2 minutes. That's at 30 seconds. Look how fast it's going. That's filled. That's going up. Then I can turn around and do this. That doubles that. Time in a bottle, very, very powerful. And the thing is, I don't think you can have like multiple of these in your inventory. I think it will sort of detect that and be like, hey, you can't do that. That's weird. Cook tough fabric. Ah, hemp. Right. Yeah, so if you think of it like, if I double it, it's 15 or 16 seconds. I need at least 32. No. Let's try it out. That took about 30 seconds out. So if I had to assume, that's going to keep running for about 30 seconds. But I can't. Ooh. Okay, that took another 30. I don't know. Is that running? I guess it was. Oops. Yeah, time in a bottle. Amazing little thing. Amazing little guy. Yes, I know I'm being quite slow with this all. I could be doing it a lot more faster, but I am trying my best to show what's going on. Oh, I don't have Constantine. Nickel and copper. 1 to 1. Good thing we have you, my friend. Get in there. And we can actually just get rid of this guy. Because we will have you. The way this guy works. Actually, you know what? We can have both. Why not? Basically, he eats coins. So, for instance, if I put a piece of gold in here with the numismatic die, assuming that's how that's pronounced. It's going to press this 1 gold into several coins. By itself, the coins can be used for a thing. Okay. But they can also go in here and then make energy. And I believe at a much higher rate. Yeah, so the more energy this device is trying to make, the slower this burn timer is going to go. So the way around that is using Upgrade Kit, which is going to need more of that, but for right now, that basically solves our power issue, because, well, 1 gold coin is 64,000. So by having those 3 coins in there, I'm basically making 192,000 energy. Which, yeah, it's going pretty slow, but again, something can be fixed. And that's not the only thing that this die is used for. You make silver coins, tin, nickel, lead, signalum, stuff like that. And with those coins, get all the way up to an area, which I think is the highest, 16,000, 80, 80, 56, 48, 60, 40, 64, 48, 48, 32, 32, 64, 32. So the lowest is... No. 10. Netherite coin. Ooh! Too bad that... Ooh! I can just buy it. Interesting. That'll be later, though. So we are going to make 2 more of these. It's just lazy. Punk, punk. That. Yeah, that's nice for this situation. Yeah, that's nice. You can see, though, it is draining power relatively faster, because everything about the block is trying to accelerate. But yeah, much better conversion rates. And of course I can use bone meal and stuff to automate trees, junk like that. Needed these for this. So with this, basically we need to hold something and then right click it and it'll say, oh, I need to output this. Which right now, not very useful. It is limited to 1 item a second. But it can also accept items. So if I wanted to, I could say, hey, output into, oh, not here. I could say output that thing up. If it can, it'll try its darkest. But that's not what we're going to use this for. We need to automate more things. So we just all that there. We need quite a hefty amount of iron and tin, I'd say. Let's just get a stack. Ooh, actually, let's focus on making upgrade kits. Oh. Right, it just set up, didn't it? And the only use it has is in this quest. So literally all this represents is an EMC value. Which, not bad. Right. Infinite stake. Oh, right, I was gonna make that. Whoops. I wasn't paying attention. No, I was not. Yes, basically what we're gonna want to set up is a system of multi-servo presses, pulverizers and furnaces, and basically automate the creation of gears, rods, and aluminum gears, and iron gears, copper rods, sticking them all into a sequential fabricator and automating this, which we can, of course, automate into the higher tier thing, which is very cool. Just one of the things with like cobblestone. Liquefying netherrack costs less RF and is therefore faster. So, I believe we got netherrack. Yes, we did. So, let's see. Here. Yeah, sophisticated backpack. Beautiful. Should probably grow some hemp. We don't need to be fancy here, you know? Bonk, bonk. Toss that there. So hemp is pretty nice. Cactus is pretty good. These are all little ways to farm it automatically, of course. Let's see. One of these seeds is 16. A single bone is 144. 3 bone meal. I don't know the exacts here, but whatever. Doesn't matter. I'm not gonna do everything hyper efficiently. I'm gonna try a little bit, but let's see. You want me to make leather from you? Yes. Let's stick up and up. Leather. Lots of leather. Very nice. With this, we can make balloons. Belt? Oh, strap. Armor upgrade kit. Ooh. Satchel. Thermal. Thermal satchel. Interesting. Ender pouch. Love ender pouches. Not particularly useful in this instance, but still. Oh wow, 3 for 1. I don't need no string per se, but regardless. Okay. New day, more stuff to do. I am going to see here, 2.5 hours-ish. You know what, we'll come back to it. I think we did pretty good. all things considered, we got part of the way into tier 2. It's going to take much longer to go from 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, eventually we're going to need to do stuff like singularities, which, if you don't know what these are, this is probably very intimidating. I'm going to tell you right now, it is. You need a crafting table, which is made from more crafting tables, which is made from this stuff, which is made from this, and this, which needs this, and then each of these singularities. Let's go with the easy one. You need one of these, which is used for crafting. You need 1,000 pieces of redstone to make one of these. And that goes for all of these. Glowstone, redstone, bronze, electrum, 10 lapis, uranium. Uranium! I need 1,000 uranium bars. That's awful. Yes. And then with that, you make final star pieces and eventually get to the creative vending upgrade. Basically, I stick this on a storage drawer. Oh, good lord. I stick this on a storage drawer. I right-click it with they're not called crystals, they're called mechanical essences. So if I do EMC, this is everything in the Modpack that has an EMC value. I right-click it with fading matter, which is 130 billion EMC. I can infinitely withdraw from it. Because that's the power of a creative item. Which I love how everyone's just been like, yeah, this sort of pinkish purple color. Yeah, that's a creative item. Everyone does it. Interesting that the refined storage and stuff doesn't have a infinite thing. Creative disk manipulator. A dragon head. Oh. Antimatter. Oh, tell me how to make this stuff. Oh. Lonely up. Yeah, I don't understand any of that, but we'll get to that at some point, probably. I think my goal for this is to probably make this thing. Which, through lots of, stuff is... Yeah, basically the entire point of the Modpack is to get this. My goal, though, is to try and complete everything. Which is going down all of these optional tabs and making some more basic things that I don't necessarily need to. I like AE2 because it's complex, but refined storage is just easier, and I don't really need all the fancy gubbins that AE2 has. And here, I don't a kitchen sink. Yeah, there's a whole lot of stuff here. Endgame. Locked. Oh. Creative energy. Do not place the ultimate energy cube down in order to charge it. Charge it either wirelessly or putting an item in it. Placing it down will make you the owner and not recognize it for the crafting recipe. Yeah, so basically as soon as you craft this thing, it technically has no energy in it. So you have to charge it remotely. It'll say, oh, I have like one tiny piece of RF. I am now full. Infinitely full. And then when you place it down, it'll say, I have infinite energy. So that would make, yeah, this little guy with his measly 4 million energy obsolete. thousands of times over. Billions, infinitely times over. But technically, it only has like one energy. Isn't that weird? World Shaper, Generator. Oh, okay, not everything has a recipe. The Creative Crafter. Creative Compressor, Creative Motor. That's a crazy thing. Creative Destructor, Constructor. Okay, hold on a second. Creative Constructor, wouldn't that just build infinite? Creative Storage Disk. Yeah, lots of stuff in this mod. A lot of stuff to look forward to. I'm going to try my best to go all the way to the end. Get that upgrade. Probably make the person who made this mod pack, I don't know, question my sanity. Maybe. And then I'm gonna move on to his next pack he made called Forever Factory, which follows the same concept, but not using EMC, which is fun but slightly confusing. So I think I can, yeah, I can like save certain things here. Doesn't look like it. Honestly, don't know what this side of the table is used for. But yeah, next stream I'll come back. We'll start, probably be able to start making tier 2s. I think like a year ago, maybe longer, when I first like came across this pack, I started making like blazes, and I made one improved essence, and I got distracted and never picked it up again. So I, of course, started fresh to kind of get everything going. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time, and server backup. And that's something. Alright, good night, and goodbye.